See, now we're live, and I could actually be eating right now, and no one's gonna know.
That is true. What's for supper?
Green beans,
Green beans are good for you.
and they're good for you too. What's so funny?
You and your green beans. Did you have anything in the green beans?
Yeah, my fork, as it was going to my mouth.
Here's Brenda.
Brenda's here. Hi, she says hi, y'all.
Hi, all.
Oh, hi. Oh, I don't know why I'm seeing y'all. It's because
It's
I'm
because you
talking
like
with.
Texas.
That's what I was gonna say. Just too much Texas on the mind and too much Texas around me. So I add the Y apostrophe in there.
That's very true. But hey, you're learnings.
Oh my, here we are. So now's the time on Craft Whisker Club where we dance, right? So, all right. Well, welcome everyone to the Craft Whisker Show. My name's Scott Sikora. You guys haven't seen me in a while. I've been kind of on a little hiatus. I get real busy in the summertime, so it's very difficult for me to be getting out and playing with the kids as much as I used to. But you can find me on Talking Beards on Tuesday nights, talkingbeards.com. And that's a little bit about me, but now we're going to throw it over to Tisha.
Hey, I'm Tisha Klinkenbeard. I am the current president of the Craft Whisker Club, which we host the Craft Whisker Battle along with Talking Beards. And let's see. Yeah, that's me. That's the quick.
That's the quick summary of who you are and what you do.
Exactly.
So what have you been up to, Tisha? We haven't talked like literally the last time we really, I
I'm
mean, we've messaged each other every now and then, but so what's been up? What's new in the world of the chicken breads?
Well, most people know what's new at our house pretty consistently. So let me sum it up real quickly for
I've
the
heard.
audience. Okay. So we had a tornado. It almost killed Rocky the Rooster. And then we
Holy,
had straight line winds, and that did kill Rocky the Rooster. Had to put him out of his misery. There's a video. If any of you are wondering, we'll be glad to share that with you. Then we also saved a baby mockingbird, named her Birdie, and Birdie still stays around, and she likes to come in the house at night to roost. And let's see, it's summertime, so I'm out at the pool as much as possible. Yeah, that's it.
this is very good. I have really nothing to report other than my big excitement was I was down in San Antonio a few weeks ago, went to the Alamo, had a ton of fun. Everyone keeps asking me if I asked them to see the basement. Stupid.
I've never seen the basement either.
Yeah.
So, people always say that, and it's like,
Look at this,
uh,
Scott Turner. He wants us to be July 10th at the Mercy Lounge in Nashville, benefiting Hunters for the Hungry.
so yeah, we were asking him when his comp was, because I didn't have it on my computer. So it is, I believe, so Showdown at the Southern Gates is what the
Yes.
SSG stands for.
Yes.
So
All right. So let's dive into this now. Let's get one of our first contestants up here. Let's bring in Jennifer. So we'll do ladies first. Hello, Jennifer.
Hey.
How are? Whoa. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. So cute. So tell us, give us a brief, little bit about you, so we can get into this real quick.
So my name's Jennifer, and I'm from Coppers Cove, Texas. I do a little bit of leatherwork, jewelry, and things, but I'm part of the Central Texas Beard and Mustache Club, and just happy to be here.
This is great. Thank you for being here, Jennifer. It is so nice to see you tonight.
Same.
Okay, and now we're going to bring in our second contestant. This is Cole,
AKA Sasquatch.
AKA Sasquatch. I didn't know any nicknames tonight. Sorry.
Hey, I'm Cole. I'm from Louisiana, part of Beard Mob, Louisiana. They call me Sasquatch
Why?
because I'm so hairy.
Are you, though?
But he's a whaler, too.
Hey. Oh, well, I guess all Sasquatches are technically whalers. We've never seen a Sasquatch with a mustache, so. All right. So as we do every battle, Tisha, give us a quick explanation of what's going to happen here, and when you're done, we're going to start the clock, and we're going to, since our box maker is not here, you're going to explain what's in the box, and
I have no idea.
contestants will start going.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the box personally, but so what happens is if you guys haven't watched before, and FYI, it's been just slightly over a year since we started the battle.
Woo!
So that's pretty exciting. We've been doing this for a year. So what we do with the Craft Whisker battle is the contestants, those who volunteer to come and play this awesome, awesome game, they get a box or a bag from a person who creates that. They get identical items in the bag so that they both have the same exact things. They have 1 hour to complete a beard using at least 5 of those things in the bag or box as the focal point of their beard. Anything else they can use, we call it pantry items, and glues, except for super glue. No super glue, please. And any things that they have there at home that they actually want to use on the beard. Let's see. We do have a trivia game, quick little deal, where we ask them at some point in the show, early point of the show, we ask them 5 trivia questions, and the first person to get 3 right gets what I call a pause card. So they can give the other one this pause card and tell them that they have 5 minutes. They have to stop working on their beard. Oh, that's cute.
It's a paw.
I like that. And then once they've stopped working, then we'll ask them 3 trivia questions. And if they can get those right before the 5 minutes is up, they can start working again. They can't play the pause card within the last 15 minutes of the battle. That's the only deal there. And you guys, if you want to ask them something nice, okay, share it to the comments, and we're going to be talking with the competitors throughout the deal, making it a bit more of a challenge for them.
Yes. We're going to try to get their minds off track so they don't know what they're doing. See, now Shannon says, great job, Scott. Now there's a cat limping around somewhere. Well, either that or a cat that's not able to bury his poop. So we're going to get the clock ready here to go. And on the count of 3, we're going to start the clock. You guys are going to open your bags. You're going to dump your contents out. And then Tisha is going to explain. Do you know what the contents are?
I do not. This is a surprise for all of us.
This is great. So this is a surprise for all of us. So, all right. On the count of 3, we're going to start going. 1, 2, 4, 3, go.
All right. Open those boxes.
Look at that. You guys are so good.
Well, Emily made the boxes. So
she says, here we go.
So maybe she'll tell us what's in the boxes.
Oh, it looks like a bunch of green stuff. You can use that as a hat if you choose. The bag it came in, just letting you all know.
I believe the theme is green. That is the one thing I do know, is that the theme is green.
But it's not even St. Patrick's Day.
Maybe summer green grass. I don't know.
Maybe Kermit the Frog.
Boo, who is part of What Up Mob Wednesdays.
Emily
Let's get it, Squatch.
Okay, so far let's see what we got here. It looks like we have some Legos or some off-brand Legos. We don't want to get sued by them. That is a tissue pom-pom. We have some poster borders.
Oh, those are cool.
Bath
toys.
Toys.
Ducks?
Ooh,
frogs.
Frogs. Who's ever heard of a green duck, Tisha?
Well, I mean, it could be.
There's dinosaurs on it.
Oh, they got dinosaurs on it.
That's what I said.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Cactus.
That's a cactus.
There are some Whiskerinas out there that would tackle you for that cactus.
Yes. Then we have like a luau skirt, popsicle sticks, and a green folder.
Ooh, that's so you can put your assignment in when you're done.
Yeah.
Cole, how you doing so far? What do you got going on here?
He looks like he might wear that skirt.
Looks like he's already done. That's a good idea. You should do that. You should cut a hole right in the middle of it for your mouth.
Yes,
Wrap it around your...
chicken wing Jiggy is one, and then Jennifer knows Christina Long. She would be the other to tackle you for that cactus.
Shannon says, "Put the skirt on, please." He said, "Please."
I don't know if Cole is. He's really into it. He may not be listening to us.
That's all right. Hey, man, just you got to do what you got to do. The cactus is in honor of Jiggy.
Yeah, when Scott and I did our battles, we were the more quiet, concentrated of the.
I know. It's like, if you want to know how to shut Scott up, give him a bunch of craft stuff to do.
You know, I wore my shirt this week that said "I'm with stupid."
Oh,
Yeah,
that's great.
and somebody even told me they liked my shirt. Of course, it was at the liquor store, so
They were probably drunk. Cole has a question. What was that? You're trying to give me a high five? Sorry, my hand wasn't up there yet. All right, so there we go. Cole, we had you on mute for a second there. One more time, repeat what you had to say.
My power is flickering. So
His power is flickering. Okay, well, if your power does go out, continue building, and we'll check back in with you when you do have power. That
chicken wing, yeah. But it'd be fun to watch him put it on his thigh.
Wow. So who's all going to the 2021 National Beard and Mustache Championships in Scranton? Is anyone? Oh, sorry. The cat with the polished cat's going.
We've already made our hotel and flight reservations and rental cars, so we are set.
Cole's lights are flickering. Watch. This means he could lose power to his glue gun.
And Cole only has 5 glue sticks, so I'm a little bit concerned about him.
I'm not. Shit. Whoa. That means you swore you have to drink.
Oh, yes. Don't forget, take a drink.
Oh, I'll drink some of my tea.
I have my usual water with my chicken bread stickers.
Speaking of stickers, I should send you one of these. The new and improved gigantic talking beards, the sticker.
You can just come to our house and stash them.
I will. Next time I'm down there. Well, I should be down there in the next month or so. If I have time, I will come over. Or you could get one of these really cool new talking beards, the patch.
Talking beards, the patch.
Worn by pirates worldwide over their eye that they cannot see out of.
We need a Craft Whisker Club patch. That's one thing we don't have.
Someone made these for us. Aaron and I we've been talking about getting stinking patches, but they smell like normal patches.
So question.
Yes. Answer.
You have to be able to wear this, correct?
That is correct.
Cool.
As opposed to be able to sit on it. You need to be able to sit on it too, but wearing it's the most important part.
So Chicken Wing says this show could get interesting. As long as it's interesting to the viewers, but not, let's see. Cole's got bad weather apparently approaching. So
We've been having some really crappy. I know the hurricane stuff is going to be hitting the East Coast. Like I know Aaron and Natalie had said that most of that stuff was going to be hitting them, I think, tonight. We've been having these really weird spotty storm. It's been like super humid here in like Northeast Ohio, but we've been getting these like really weird spotty storms that just like pop up out of nowhere. And it's just like tornadoes and crazy winds and raining real hard, like cats and dogs. Crazy. Like that's where I found this. And it was on the street. It was just a cat paw. It wasn't attached to anything. That's great idea on the patches. Yeah, if you guys got any information on a good company that makes patches, well, why don't you send Tisha a DM, or you can send one over to the Craft Whisker Club Facebook page. Speaking of sending information to the Craft Whisker Club page on Facebook, if you are interested in participating in being either a box maker or a contestant on the show, make sure you hit us up there. I heard through the grapevine you have a lot of people lined up. Is this true?
It is true. We have quite a few people lined up to compete. I think our next one we need for October, but I do need box builders for the next months. So if you want to build a box starting next month for next month's battle, then
that hail?
What the hell? Joyce says Central Texas Beard and Mustache Club is doing the damn thing. Get it, girl.
Do what?
That's what I said, yes.
And I believe, Jennifer, you've only competed once.
One time.
And you won Best in Show.
Sam.
What competition was this? Tell us this story. I want to hear about this. Like I said to you earlier, I'm like, we've never met. And I said, I'd want to know lots about you, but I'm not going to ask you before the show. I'm like, we'll find out all about you during the show. So tell us about this great win you had.
So I decided to do the game of Little Shop of Horrors, and I'm super nervous about competing and things, but I ended up having a lot of fun. We got there. It's kind of like it has a Venus flytrap and everything with it.
Which competition was this again?
We were at Bertram, and it was the my mind was totally blank, so I was sitting here concentrating on this one.
So you guys help Jennifer out if you were there, and tell us what the comp was.
But it was a lot of fun. We had great competitors. Everybody came out, even with the rain. They did really, really well for everything, and we had like a blast there. I was like kind of nervous going up because of the fact that I was like not sure of how the comp worked. But once I got up there, I just started chattering, and everything went well.
Okay, you guys are sitting at 49 minutes and 55 seconds.
So Chicken Wing said it was Beard of Thrones in Azel.
Yes.
Yeah. I've forgotten the name of that one too. All right, Sasquatch, how's it going? Did we mute him again?
Yes, hold on. Okay, it was all the hail. I had to mute you for a second. It sounded like you were in a frying pan.
Well, it's pretty bad here.
Are you going to be okay?
I don't know. I'm kind of scared, Scott.
I don't think you really are. You're not acting like it.
Because I'm concentrating.
This is good. This is good. It gets your mind off of the impending doom upon you. That's what we do here at the Craft Whisker Club show. We make sure that we get your mind distracted off the impending doom that might be surrounding you.
So Cole found out we needed contestants on What Up Mob Wednesday, and contacted us after that, one of the shows on there. So that's one of the Talking Beard Network shows. And it has Monty Mentor, the Wizard, and Boo Font. Boo.
Boo.
Yeah. Boo.
There's some nice guys I hear.
I believe so. Except Monty walks around in pajamas every time. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Hmm.
Maybe he likes to sleep a lot.
It could be. All right. Let's see. Let's ask you guys a couple of would you rather questions because I like them.
Oh no, stupid Aaron's here.
Hey.
Oh hi.
Aaron.
All right. So, Jennifer,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
let's see. Would you rather go an entire month without television and movies or without Wi-Fi?
Well, I technically don't have TV or anything right now because I cut it out because I'm outdoors. So I could definitely go without the TV.
Well, what would you do for entertainment though?
Go out the front door and watch live. There's always entertainment with people coming down the road.
People watching.
Yeah,
Especially if they don't have any breaks.
it's debatable. We have a huge dip right out front of the house. And so every time they never see, and you can hear the brakes just squealing as they come through.
Aaron lives out in front of your house? She said there was a huge dip out in front. Get it?
A huge dip, yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Tammy Lynn, did you go to order a shirt on the Craft Whisker Club page? And if so, drop me a message and I'll make sure I check it out.
Let me see if I can post it in the chat here.
All right, so Sasquatch is back.
I lost power there for a second. Sorry, y'all.
That's okay.
Oh.
Oh, let's see. What should I ask you? Would you rather have to sing every word you speak or speak only in rhymes and he's gone?
I would rather sing every word I speak.
Do it. Okay, then do it. Just do it from now.
Oh, no. Well, you see, I'm doing this, and I can't see shit.
Did you see Aaron was going to make that same joke about the dip that lived out in front of your house, but I beat him to it?
Good job.
He says, damn it, you beat me.
Okay, Tammy Lynn, I'll check on the link. Make sure it's working. See if it has any issues.
I posted the link in the chat room or in the chat. So if anyone is on Facebook or on YouTube or wherever they're watching it, they should be able to just click on it and it should take them. Just let me know though.
I wonder. Okay, so I'll check on it if it's not working. Yes,
yes, the link above.
Yeah. Okay.
I like this idea, Shannon Chicken Bread. New show idea, Beards by Candlelight, because nothing could go wrong with fire that's underneath your beard.
Well, I'm just saying I'm running out of hot glue here because I have no power.
I like this. This is great.
So he not only has a limited number of glue sticks, now he has no glue gun to do. Oh, no.
You can do it. Just keep going.
Oh, I'm going.
This is good.
Elmer's glue.
I'm just running out of glue.
Well, sometimes dog saliva can be really sticky, so you could have your dog just like, I don't know.
Heard that?
And, we said earlier, the super glue, the last time somebody blacked out on the show, it was Sean Glander.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, then Jeff says, get the Gorilla Glue. False.
Can we make an exception?
Danny's like, use duct tape. Aaron says use duct tape. There you go. You could use that.
I don't have
electrical tape.
Chicken Bread says cool glow in the dark shorts, bro.
Thanks, man.
He didn't put the bro in there though. He said though, but bro sounded much better than though.
We won't lose him.
He's there. He's like, wow, that's actually quite captivating. See, Tammy also says duct tape.
Duct tape will tape anything.
So will Gorilla Glue.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, great. I don't have any, so we're good.
All right, Scott, it's your turn for Would You
Oh.
Rather.
I'd rather, yes, I'd rather answer this question.
This is funny.
Oh my gosh.
Especially
I'd
when
rather it not be funny.
I think, okay, because I can see like you doing these two things and it's funny. Okay. Would you rather wear earmuffs or always wear nose plugs? I can totally see you in either of these situations.
That is a great question. Would I rather wear earmuffs? Well, if I wore earmuffs, I'd still be able to hear. But if I wore earplugs in my nose, I wouldn't be able to hear anything when I was smelling. So I probably would go with wearing earmuffs all the time because I wouldn't look as silly if I had like these things in my nose.
Oh my Lord.
But mine have holes in them. So, oh no. Where'd you go? Don't want
He's lost his earplugs. So Carrie Lynn said, baling twine and duct tape fix everything. That is so very true.
Yeah, that's what I said, chicken bread. I said I hear through my nose. You said earplugs in my nose, right?
It said nose plugs.
Oh, I thought you said my bad.
Do what?
That's because you had the earmuffs on.
What do you use nose plugs for? That's a big question.
Swimming.
Swimming. So you use those when you swim?
No, but that's what people use them for.
Oh, who's people, Tisha?
Usually little children.
See, so stupid. All right, look at this. He's got something going. He's trying to use the glue gun.
Right here.
He's trying to use the glue gun right there. Wow,
Now, that's an odd little glow thing.
It looks like an eyeball.
Or a crystal ball. I don't know.
It's my daughter's nightlight.
Cool. So you have no power or you have no lights?
I have no power.
It's battery.
So how is your glue gun working?
It's running out.
Oh.
It's hard before I can even get it to stick.
See, she says they use their hands to plug their nose. That's old school. Yes. Jeff says, we have the same light. It's the moon. He was all like, dude, Jeff, calm down. It's just a nightlight, for God's sakes. So, Cole, why we have your attention right now, what club do you belong to, and how did you get involved in the whole bearding scene? Why did you decide to pick the worst facial hairstyle available to man? And action.
I am part of Beard Mob, Louisiana.
This is good. I like them.
And I've been going to beard since high school. And I just got, I've always wanted to do beard competitions, but I never knew how to go about doing it. And a buddy of mine's actually friends with Buffon. And he added me to the Beard Mob page, and it just kind of went from there. And I kind of gained family out of Beard Mob, Louisiana.
This is good. Well, I will say, though you picked one of the most terrible beard styles, at least it's not chops. We'll just say that, right? No one likes anyone with chops. I would much rather
Whalers chops.
Yeah, everyone loves Whalers more than chops. Nobody likes chops. We already know this. I don't. If you're doing
I
something
am
in the
officially
video,
at
I
a
can't see it.
I'm at a standstill.
Well, you're moving your hands. You're moving your head around. You're not standing very still. You're actually sitting.
I won't have power back till probably 10 o'clock tonight, they said. So.
Okay, we'll continue then. You can do it. Come on, don't be a quitter. I
I'm not a
believe
quitter.
in
I'm trying
you.
to figure out.
Shannon believes in you. Other whalers believe in you. Let's, you got to prove to the Whaler Nation that you're gonna take it home for them tonight. See, Shannon's giving you another heads up. Zip ties. Run out to the garage, get some zip ties. Emily says that Nate Johnson would disagree about no one loving chops. That's false. All right. We won't put you on the spot anymore. You just keep thinking about what you need to do over there. We believe in you, though.
Well, we could ask you trivia. We could start on our trivia later. All right. So, Jennifer, Sasquatch, are y'all ready to start the trivia?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Let's go with it. Here.
All right. Whose nose grew longer every time he lied?
Nate Johnson.
Sasquatch got it. Pinocchio. All right. In the nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill, what did Jack and Jill go up the hill to fetch?
A hill. A pail of water.
Okay.
Are you intentionally letting him win, Jennifer, because you feel bad he doesn't have power?
And
What fruit do kids traditionally give to teachers?
Aaron D. Johnston.
See, I think Jennifer said it.
the apples.
Yes, an apple. So 2 for Sasquatch and 1 for Jennifer. All right, this is cute. What do caterpillars turn into?
Butterflies.
We're 2 and 2. We're tied.
Butterflies.
Too late.
All right. Okay. One of my favorites ever. And I lost it.
Must not be your favorite then.
Okay, I got to find it again because it. What is the name of the pirate in Peter Pan?
Captain Hook.
That would be Jennifer. Jennifer's got 3. Now she has control of the pause card.
Yeah, but he already has power out.
You can make him answer more trivia questions.
So we have All-Star Nate Johnson here tonight, right now. He's been summoned. He must have he had heard we were talking about chops and what a great style it is. So he wanted to come representing.
How many Chucks?
Is he talking about like Chuck D from Public Enemy?
No.
Oh.
It's the riddle or rhyme or whatever those are called.
I don't know what it's called. A tongue twister.
Yeah.
So,
here we go. Shannon says he feels like he's watching the Sasquatch Psychic Show. Look into the crystal ball and give us your prediction for this year.
I will not get power back on until later tonight.
Ooh. I like this prediction, but I don't.
I got a good bit done, just so you know.
That's okay. We'll sit here and ask you trivia and would you rather questions.
Let's go with it. I mean, because right now the tape that she gave me isn't sticky. So,
Do you have double stick tape?
by God, that'll work.
I've actually used
I
that
got
on a
duct
beard.
tape.
Mm-hmm.
See, do whatever you got to do. We got 33 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yep. I have a beard that was pretty much all I used on it was double stick tape.
I love you, babe.
Oh, I love you too. Thanks. I mean, we don't say it enough to each other these days, but we got to
really
make sure that,
don't,
we. Whoa, sorry. Look who's
Why
here.
can I have power back?
Megan's here.
Hey.
If I turn naked, but never mind.
Oh.
1,005? That's our whole town.
So Jennifer, how's it going? Tell us what you're doing. Let's see what you got going on here. Give us a little rundown of what you got going on here.
So the theme was green. So we're kind of starting at the bottom with spring, grasses, and then I was kind of heading up, going more from the pond all the top. And that's where the cactus is going to come into play. I'm kind of winging it at the moment.
That's the fun part, is the winging it.
Yes.
So it looks like you're using the folder as your base.
The folder's the base. I've got the frogs. I've got the scalloped Post-it board, the tooling of those little like the tissue balloons, and then the grass.
So have you found it hard? I've used the little plastic like squeaky toys, except mine were whales. Did you find it hard to get your mice or frogs? Those are frogs to stick.
Not too bad. I cut a sliver off the back of it and then the popsicle stick in to reinforce it.
So basically you cut the frog's butt up and you stuck a popsicle stick in his butt.
Yeah.
I went a whole different route than that.
We're getting a request from the audience here about the fact that Cole has no power and cannot use his glue gun. They're suggesting that no glue guns are used for the rest of the night, meaning Jennifer, to make it a level playing field.
I could definitely agree with that.
Okay.
All right.
No glue guns from here on out with 30 minutes
On the clock. Jennifer's glue gun is unplugged and moved.
It's out of the way.
That could be a good idea, though. The last 30 minutes of the battle, you can't use certain things.
Box off the counter, please.
That's true.
Like, you can't use your hands to build this. You have to use, like, your cheek or your elbow.
Well, you know, when we had the Beards for Maddie show, Maddie and her sister, they got to give, because they were building their beard right next to each other, they got to hand the other one an item that they had to use.
Yeah.
So
well, now we're getting crazy here. Tammy's saying that you need to turn your lights off and you have to work in the dark now. That's just crazy.
Yeah. A little too. Oh, see, Sasquatch has got more lights going on here.
What is this?
Right.
Scott has the worst analogy of viewers' comments, but he can't wait to hear this reply. That was a good one.
Yeah, you did good.
I did good.
You did good. All right, so he's got the duct tape. I knew he had to have duct tape.
Oh, now, Jennifer, you have to go put glow in the dark shorts on now too.
Oh God, I don't.
Yes,
this is kind of like the Zoom meetings. You know, you can wear shorts and a top. Have you seen that commercial where the guy shows up in his undies for a conference call? He's like, "Oh, I thought it was a Zoom meeting."
Have you seen the one where the guy with the boat? They're water skiing.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they're water skiing, and he's on a boat, and his boss is there in a conference call. It's actually kind of cool.
That would be a challenge.
So I do have
All right.
one question. Can I go with duct tape for now, and then like after the competition's said and done, go back and redo this
Oh, I'm sure.
to
We'll
where
get before and after pictures.
Mark says,
duct tape don't work.
Mark says, Jennifer has to wear earmuffs and earplugs in her nose.
I kind of don't want to ever kind of hear what your imitation of me is.
We've done it before. It's probably got to go back and watch an older show.
I'm not good at imitations, so.
I'm pretty good. I nail pretty much everyone. Like, I mean, not
We
literally,
know
but
you do.
I mean, like,
know.
I can do a pretty much dead nuts impersonation of anyone if I wanted to.
Do me.
I'm not gonna do you. See, did you hear that? It was like he was hearing himself.
Okay, Scott.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you rather have bright purple hair or bright purple teeth?
I probably would like to have bright purple hair, but then that would mean my beard would be bright purple, and I would not like that. But that would be better than having bright purple teeth, because then everyone would think that I was gross and I never brushed my teeth, and I ate a lot of purple things like grapes. Like I drank a lot of wine.
Okay, this one's pretty good. I'm going to have to, I think Sasquatch, this would be fun to hear what he say. So Sasquatch, would you rather go surfing in shark inhabited waters or go hang gliding over a forest fire?
Can you see my face? My fat tail don't surf.
Did you hear the question? Or have we lost him?
I think the evil spirits of hell summoned his soul. Oh.
Hello?
Okay, so we'll wait on that answer.
All right, he's
Hello?
back.
Sasquatch, did you hear the question?
Tail don't surf, that's for sure.
He can't surf.
He can't surf. Okay, so I have to think I'd hand gliding over a forest fire would be interesting.
It'd be a different way to look at a forest fire, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Grapes are
Say that,
purple.
ask me that one
Hello.
more time.
There are purple grapes.
Yeah, Prince has that song, Purple Grapes, Purple Grapes. Don't you know that one? That was one of his big hits.
Okay. So, Jennifer.
Yes.
Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout everything you say?
Probably whisper.
Why?
I'm normally a pretty person. So it would work for me.
So there's a chance that Jennifer already whispers.
Yes.
See, she just did it right there.
Let's see. Okay, so this one is funny because, and I wonder. So I'm not asking anybody that particular this question, but would you rather count how many spoonfuls of water are in a swimming pool or count how many grains of sand there are in a sandbox?
Spoons of water in a swimming pool.
I was going to go with that one.
That's probably less spoonfuls than there would be grains of sand in a well, how big is the sandbox?
Question.
Yes. Answer.
How big is the spoon?
Well, typically a spoonful is always a teaspoon.
But how big is the sandbox?
Well, how big is the grain of sand?
Now we're just like we're making this
I'd go
really.
with a teaspoon of water out. Yeah, I'd count them. Yeah.
I could get all geeky on you.
It's 23 minutes what we have.
So how many gallons are in a pool?
There we go. How big is the pool?
And then after that, you know that
1,000 to
a teaspoon is equal to 15 milliliters.
And notice how it's pool. That means there's pee in it. So it's not, you didn't say how much water is in the ool. So every spoonful is going to have some pee in it, which that's just gross.
Yeah, but Scott took the paw off that cat, so the cat's just going round and round.
Yeah, it couldn't be paddling.
All right, let's see. So Jennifer, what is your favorite aspect of bearding? This is a common question, but still.
So far, I've discovered it's the family and the atmosphere and the good that it does for the community. That's been my favorite part so far. Everybody can come together and get things done for the community and just all around be there for each other.
And so how long have you been with Central Texas?
Now it's been close to 3 months. So very new.
But a great club and family there.
Absolutely.
And so do you have a beard in mind for your next comp?
I had a few ideas. I'm still tossed up about what I want to do, but I'm still trying to figure out exactly which one. I've gone through from Willie Nelson to the Dalmatians and Dr. Seuss stories and different things.
Wait, you're talking about doing a Willie Nelson Dalmatian influenced beard?
Well, it would be interesting to put them all together, but
I think she means individual beards.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do.
So do you have some floral wire there?
I do.
Good thinking.
She's real big into the floral scene. That's what we learned about her earlier. When she was in middle school, she used to work at the local florist shop. She was telling me this. I mean, whether or not she was lying to me or not, is another thing. So one thing she always loved to do was to tie up roses together to make these really intricate, like rose, like baskets and stuff, and they would put things in them. And I'm like, all right, whatever you're into, Jennifer. And she was like, yes, it's okay. She was whispering.
So is that going to be your mustache?
That's what I'm working on.
That's pretty cool. That is, I have to admit, I wouldn't have thought to actually use wires or floral wire with that.
I would have totally thought of using that, but I mean, that's just me.
Just because you're Scoot.
Yeah, thought didn't ever not cross my mind. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Sasquatch looks befuddled.
What's wrong, Cole? Tell us. He's just giving us death glare right there.
So what are you thinking on there?
like my shirt's so.
Whoa. It must be warm in there.
It's very warm.
So is it still raining and stormy outside?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-oh. Shannon says you better get with it, big son.
So what did you start out with there? Show us what you've got so far.
I'll stay on there. I definitely will. So I just went ahead and used the luau skirt for backing.
And you got your cactus in the center. And are those the frogs on the end?
The frogs are in this, like above the cactus to the sides, and I took the dinosaurs off and used the dinosaurs as my endings.
Cool.
They won't fit in that.
So Carrie Lynn says, pull out the fishing line, Cole. Start tying stuff together.
It's in my boat outside in the storm.
I have to say I have used fishing line. And that is hard to tie and get it to stay. I have
Imagine tying it in the dark.
yeah. That would be challenging. We'd have to start a new contest.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. Give her her playing field back. Give her her glue gun back. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be nice.
I think she's doing pretty good.
Just because I'm suffering, I don't want anybody else to suffer.
Oh, it's okay.
Use the hooks. Harriet Flanagan. All right. Are you eating your green beans, Scoot?
Yeah, because the theme of the show tonight was green. So
You got green beans?
I decided green beans would probably be the best thing to eat tonight. Shannon's cheering
How
for
much
you,
time do
Cole.
we have left? Do I?
16 minutes. I saw that duct tape. You can do it.
It's not sticky.
It's not sticky?
No, it's not.
And double stick tape? Let's see.
I don't have any.
Okay. So did you ever learn how to make double stick tape out of regular tape? Or should I do a demonstration?
A tutorial. Do
Yeah.
a tutorial for us.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
I got to get the tape first.
Bread ties.
All right.
Gum.
Tutorial today.
Today's tutorial brought to you by Tisha Chicken Bread.
Okay. Some scotch tape.
Could it be gin tape or whiskey tape?
No, scotch.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Fancy. So it's fancy.
All right.
tape.
So sticky side here, right? Not sticky side back here.
So you're facing the sticky side away from you.
Away from me.
Okay.
Take
What you
that
gonna need
puppy.
at-
Make a circle. Put the not sticky side.
Show us.
Challenging.
We're supposed to be watching this.
The not sticky side to the end of the sticky side. Right? So sticky
On the outside.
on the outside. And fold those little corners. And voila. You have double stick tape.
Voila. You have double stick tape, or you can use toothpaste. It's the jailhouse glue. Jeff said, don't ask.
But another thing you can do with that is clean lint off
Lint.
your clothes.
That's what I do. I take duct tape and I do it exactly like that, and I get lint off of my clothing.
Yep. So now your tip of the night. If you didn't know how, you can make double stick tape.
Tisha's craft tip of the night brought to you by Tisha Chicken Bread. Here we go. Every show you should do a Tisha Chicken Bread tip of the evening. A
Oh
different
my
craft
gosh.
tip.
I don't know. The husbands tip of the day is a lot funnier than mine sometimes.
Well, then we should do the Shannon chicken bread tip of the day.
If you follow my husband, he does funny videos. So he provided a tip of the day a while back about not standing with your muck boots above your waist. Or yeah, that sounded really bad, but
Yeah,
okay.
that because don't they only go to your like mid calf, maybe right below your knees?
Yeah, but when they get full of water, apparently, and you lift your leg to get them to try to drain, they roll.
Roll Tide.
Mhm.
They definitely do.
So chicken wing toothpaste. Here's another funny thing. Anybody ever use just plain white toothpaste to patch the holes on the apartment walls before you move out?
Toothpaste. I've done that. Yes.
I've also used a bar of white
Did
A
you
bar
say
of what?
soap?
bar of white soap. Just regular bar soap. It fills them in too.
Toothpicks work good too.
Do you break them in half and then put them in there?
Well, usually, like if you have like a stripped out like hole, like if you have like a knob or something on a dresser drawer, and you can't get the screw to hold it anymore, you take a toothpick and you bust it in half and you stick the pointy end to the knob, and then you take the screw and it'll give it something to grab onto. So
That's pretty cool.
it is pretty cool.
Yep. And Carrie Lynn said you can make a paste out of baking soda and water. Yep. So, man, we've got plenty of tips today.
We got 11 minutes, 20 seconds.
Hey, she never used the pause. I'm good.
The pause right here.
Yep, we're out of the pause card time. So they've got less than 15 minutes left.
You gotta go get her, guys. Okay.
Cole, what are you doing now?
Debating.
Whoa.
Honestly. Shit, I dropped my tape.
My gosh, he's debating
Oh, my
on whether
bad.
or not he should drop his vape.
No, I dropped my tape.
He dropped,
The tape.
he ate his tape.
At least it wasn't soap.
So, what other tips? I'm trying to think of like craft bearding tips. Do you have any in mind, Scoot?
That's what I was thinking about too. Like, maybe have a backup generator prepared in case your power goes out, so your glue gun works still. I don't know.
Yeah, she also got 4 wire.
Maybe they, you know what they should come out with? Gorilla Glue or any of the companies that make these glue guns, they should have USB like powered ones. So instead of it just being a regular plug into a wall, you know, like they have everything's all USB stupid things now. You know, you could just get one of these.
Why not a battery powered one?
That's right. Battery powered, gas powered. That'd be even better.
I think they have battery powered ones.
They have the big ones like for they actually have the caulk guns that are the battery powered one.
Because they
See?
call
Gas-powered glue gun.
cordless. Yeah. But I bet there's these really fancy glue guns out there that do connect to the USB and probably glue things for you or something like that.
That sounds like a more like a machine than man, Tisha. Like a robot. It could be a cyborg.
So Jennifer, what do you think? Most craft bearders kind of have a go-to so far in craft bearding, and from what you've seen, is there anything you think, oh, I'm probably going to need to make sure I have that?
Apparently,
Floral wire, she says. But we already knew that, though. That was your secret weapon since the beginning.
Well, that's how I also built my first My entire thing was built out of that and plastic canvas. And so I was like, I'm just going to keep it handy nearby because I'm not sure what to do.
Well, I also use that plastic canvas a lot.
Yeah.
And I think when I did my dragon beard, I used quite a bit. I used it's wire. My husband will tell me what kind of wire it is. So
Chicken wire.
yeah, I think it was chicken wire, but not. It was a square mesh, not a.
Like
What was it?
Rabbit cages?
I think so.
Like tiny little squares all the way down it?
Yes. Mhm.
Guess who got power back?
Guess who just got power, ironically? Well, you better get the
How much
building. You
time
got
we got left?
7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, can we go back with glue guns now?
Yes.
Let's see if your glue gun will actually heat up fast enough.
So I know it's not a whole bunch of time,
All
but
right,
since
y'all be careful.
pause, could he have 5 extra minutes on the clock?
I think we could do that. It seems like a good idea.
Instead of causing him to stop, give him like 5 extra minutes.
Let's do
Wait,
that.
what
Let's
is it?
give him 5 extra minutes. You
All
kind of said you could build a fire to heat the glue.
I was actually thinking that, but I wasn't sure if that was allowed on the show where you use the lighter and drip the glue, but
That could happen.
Okay, Cole. He's look how excited he looks right now. He's like so delighted. He's like, I'm gonna rub snot in my hands and then touch my beard.
Would you go on?
Okay, I'm already here, but thank you.
I'm sorry, I was talking to my dog.
Oh,
Well,
my
you
bad.
got a coop up there. Speaking of, where's Nico?
I don't think I can get my camera.
He's hanging out.
Yeah, he's down there on the ground.
Does Nico snore?
Sometimes. Nico, do you snore? Well, he didn't even want to move when I said his name. He was sitting on my lap earlier. He was talking to Jennifer.
he's super cute.
Yeah, he thought it was the appropriate time to like bring his squeaky toys out and like play with them right next to the microphone when she's trying to talk. And I was like, dude, that's totally rude. And then he was like giving me lip, and Jennifer's like, I wouldn't let your dog talk to you like that. And I'm like, well, I'm like, dude, relax, man. And then she was getting all like, "Rawr," but she was whispering when she was doing it. She wasn't yelling or anything. Something about tying him up with floral wire or something. And or that
Well,
must have been another Jennifer that was on a couple weeks ago. My bad.
well, my little pitty, she fell asleep and started snoring during my conference calls.
Oof. That's no good. Look at this. Jennifer's really going to town here at the last 4 minutes and 42 seconds.
Okay, Corey Gal says, "What's on your hat?" I'm thinking that's for you, Scoot.
Chief Wahoo. This is the last little bit of them. It's a baseball team from Cleveland.
I actually got to see them play once.
Oh, who'd they play? The Rangers?
No, I saw them in Cleveland.
Wow.
Yeah, I worked there for about a year.
And you didn't even call me? We could have hung out.
I didn't know you
Well, why didn't you?
because that was like
You can do it.
2007.
Holy cow, we could have been friends. Psh,
Gosh,
speaking of
only
being-
had known.
only if you would have known. So why we have this last couple minutes going on here, I want to take this moment to talk about this weekend. The Beard Mob West Virginia presents the Fallen Guardians Beard and Mustache Competition. Saturday, June 26th. Parkersburg, West Virginia. So if you guys happen to live in the area, this is a must attend competition. I will be emceeing this one. So if you guys aren't doing anything this weekend, come down to that. If by some chance you are on the middle of the country, you can go to the 7th annual Midwest Facial Hair Showdown, benefiting Passageway and Colin Eaton. 15 categories, June 26th, 2 p.m. You can do it. You can do it. For more information, you can find out all this stuff by going to the BS Buttonbeard Bulletin Board or over to the Talking Beards Facebook page. The end. Look at Jennifer Perry. She's getting that beard on.
Working on it.
You were very green. I wasn't telling a joke. That wasn't supposed to be funny.
And then
Then
coming up in July is a very busy month. A very busy month. So July 10 in Nashville, you had Showdown at the Southern Gates. I forget. I think Scott Turner sent the info in that in our comments. So, and then July 31st, you've got 3rd annual Beards on the Rocks in honor of Evan Gandalf Bowden. I'm probably going to mispronounce that, but and this is one you have to come see me because I'll be judging the St. Louis Beard and Mustache Competition, August 21st of 21. Let's see. I forgot. Forgive me. The Red, White, and Bearded, their 2nd annual online beard competition is Saturday, July 24th, which is, I enjoyed it last year. I made an actual goatee for that one. So,
we also have on July 24th, the 9th annual Northern California Mustache and Beard Competition. Yeah, the St. Louis one, the St. Louis Beard and Mustache Competition is August 21st.
Yep. You got to come see me. Y'all got to come to St. Louis.
Of course, as we were also talking, the 2021 National Beard and Mustache Championship, Saturday, September 10th, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
That's a definite must attend.
Mid-Atlantic Beard and Stash Championship is on October 2nd. The Canal Club, presented by the Richmond Club, the RVA Beard League. Oh my goodness. Well, look at me. I was bad.
So we're still giving Sasquatch 5 more minutes.
Correct.
Yep. September 11th, I think Scott said is the Nationals competition in Scranton. So plenty of fun to be had there. So also I wanted to bring to you guys, Scott Turner had lost his niece, 3-month-old little lady, quite suddenly. And so they've got a raffle going on to help with the cost of the headstone purchase. And I'll post that to our page. It's through Christine Allegretti on behalf of him. And they do have some spots left in case you're wanting those. And it's going to be for winner's choice of Scott makes some great bottle lamps. We've got one and
awesome.
Yeah. And so it's going to be for winner's choice on the graphics and the choice of bottle. So it's got some filler in it. I believe it's rocks and it's really cool. And he's got the color changing LED lights, I believe, or at least LED lights. So it's pretty neat stuff to see. But we'll share that on the Craft Whisker Club page. You can look at it. Also, you can go to the Craft Whisker Club page and you can see all of our previous competitors for the Craft Whisker battles. And we also just started our YouTube page. So you can go see that on YouTube. What else do we do, Scoot?
Cole has 2 minutes and 57 seconds. The Teespring page, which, like we said, if you go through the comments,
and I did check, and it seems to be working, Tammy and Lynn. So if you still can't get to it, let me know. Just PM me.
I like how Corey's always trying to get me to go places. I really appreciate it. I'll see you this weekend, though.
He's coming for you, Scott.
I know he is. He's been coming for me for a while.
So
Emily
Jennifer's
says,
got a beard
"Love the
on.
beard, Jennifer. Love the beard." Joey says, "That is beautiful, Jennifer."
Thank you. I
I
finally
didn't say-
I was thinking about. She said the theme was green, so I went with the Land Before Time. It's got like the frogs, the dinosaurs, all of it.
Littlefoot?
Yeah.
Where's Littlefoot at? I don't see Littlefoot. Where's Longneck at? Come on. Where's Sarah?
Someone must be a fan.
Whoa. All right. Let's see.
And I also want to let you guys know our next meeting is July the 11th. It's our next Craft Whisker Club meeting. And the info is there for you guys on the page as well. So anybody can join. It's through Zoom. And we don't have any official topics right now, but I'm sure we will. We've got to get the officers together and see what we've got going.
She goes, "Are those the dinosaurs from Rugrats? They look like Rugrats T-Rex." You mean Reptar? Jeez. No, not Reptar. I know my cartoon dinosaurs, okay? All right. Well, Cole threw it in with a mere 45 seconds left. He was throwing stuff at his beard, so and then he went like this. So that means that he was done. He was like,
I believe he's done.
He's done.
And he has power.
All right. So, Cole, while we talked to Jennifer about her beard a little bit more, let's see you get yours up on your face. So when we flip over to you, we'll be like, "Oh my gosh, look at that. That's crazy awesome." And okay, do it. All right, Jennifer. So you said with the green, you were thinking Land Before Time. Were you serious about that?
Kind of like a forest and stuff going through there. And then it goes through the ponds and everything with the frogs.
And the ducks were in the pond. Did you hear that? How did you get them to do that?
Right?
They're frogs, not ducks.
They have identity issues.
I guess they do. Well, because you cut their butts off and stuck a popsicle stick up their butt.
I'm telling you, it messed with them.
Oh my gosh. You know, she's a whisperer, but she's deadly with the scissors.
And popsicle sticks.
Yeah.
So
in here and stuff, there's like the little Legos and everything that's down in here, kind of like a wall and stuff in there, and got like the tool and then the blue owl skirt, cactus, the dinosaurs, folder, and then those little green Post-it notes I used, kind of like a grass edge, and it's underneath the frog around the side of it.
very good, very creative. Now, when you first dumped out everything, what was your first thought? Were you scared? Were you excited? Were you terrified? I mean, what was going through your mind?
I was a little bit nervous at first because I was looking at everything and I'm like, I only got an hour to figure this out, and the idea's green, and I was looking through it, and I'm like, I normally don't do anything with Legos but when I started working with it, it kind of exploded what I need to do.
Very good.
And so how did you attach it to your head?
I used the string that's inside the waistband of the skirt, and I pulled it out and I tied it to each side of the folder, and then I used it to tie behind my head over my ears.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Jennifer. Okay, Cole, are you ready to tell us about this thing you made? Wow. That reminds me of old Greg. You have to ask Natalie about that one.
I went with a dino frog theme.
A dino frog theme. Okay.
So my frogs are actually, I use the popsicle sticks. It's kind of like a log
Mm-hmm.
on a lily pad right here, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
The folder I used under the, kind of like, I used the luau skirt as like a grassy area. And I used the background of the folder as like a murky green water.
And the cactus is floating there.
I kind of pictured the cactus as a tree.
Ah, repurposing of the cactus.
Exactly.
Emily says, awesome beard, Cole. We like this.
I kind of picture the cactus more of as a tree than a cactus,
Mm-hmm.
to where it's like the tree was in the middle of the water and the lily pads were kind of around the tree and the frogs were on the log, kind of in the lily pads that are in the grass.
See, Darcy says, I'm old Greg, scary man fish.
Scaly.
But I don't know if you can see it, but I used Legos as the backing for the dinosaur frog. Kind of like spikes, I guess you'd say. And then I actually have the dinosaur on the side that's coming out of the bush, the Amazon bush.
Jeff Harris says, like a cypress tree.
I was thinking the same thing.
Kind of, yeah. It's more of like a swampy kind of thing, I guess you'd say. So, yeah, Louisiana swamp, cypress trees.
So do you have cypress trees in the swamp?
I actually have cypress trees right behind my house.
Well, we have one at the edge of our pond / pool / tank.
Well, I live on a lake, so that's kind of where this came from, was where I live.
Have you ever drinking Bailey's from a shoe?
I have. Life's a garden. You got to dig it. So, yeah, that was kind of where I went with mine.
Well, I think you did great for the situation that you were in. So
kind of sweet and simple, but to the point. And yeah, it was a rough situation. I'm gonna have to go change clothes now because I'm soaking wet from sweat. But
well, I'm gonna challenge you, Sasquatch, that next year at Mob Fest, I expect to see a craft beard on that face.
I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. I've got all year to work on it. So
some of mine take me at least 6 months. So
hey, Tisha, I got something to say though. I got 2 glue sticks left.
You pulled it off in the worst way possible, but you pulled it off.
So yeah, that's where I went with mine, was kind of like a dino frog swamp thing.
Excellent.
Very cool. As Shannon said, you basically did that in half the time. So well done. Very good.
Thank you.
So and you're still smiling, so that's worth everything.
I loved it. I had an absolute blast, even under the circumstances in which it's still storming here. But I have had an absolute blast, and I'd love to do it again one day when it's better timing.
We'll see what we can do about that.
Yeah, and as usual, make sure you take a few pictures of it, and make sure you have some good light on it, and then send them to us so you can just post them in the message thread that we've had, and then we'll post them up on the Facebook page and everything.
Do I need a picture of me wearing it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll put them into our album on the page for all the battles where you can see everybody. Well, thank you guys so much for being competitors this evening. It's been fun for sure. And you guys are you're awesome. And congratulations on making your first craft whisker battle beard.
Absolutely. So. Thank y'all. It's a blast.
I think I have found something fun that I will actually like to do other than just competing in weight.
Well, and the thing is a lot of competitions are starting to add this category to, you know, their things. So I mean, you guys bring them with you, enter it. You know, when you can do multiple categories, bring it with you.
Yeah, definitely. Or make a new one.
Yeah, or make a new one, whatever you want.
Just saying.
Then we got
So
Darcy
now
here.
I think Sasquatch. I'm going to be tempted to try to make a beard actually without hot glue, even though the one I had for nationals last year, the only thing hot glued on it was the mustache onto the frame.
I will say this: it was definitely a challenge, being as this tape was not sticky. The duct tape I had, whenever it got hot, like after me touching everything, it lost the stickiness. So I was fighting that, and then my wife handed me a box of clips that you use for like chip bags. I'm like, how am I supposed to use that? So finally, I used the double-sided tape trick that Tisha taught me. And by the way, y'all, that is awesome. It worked. If you can't tell, my logs that my frogs are sitting on, they're duct taped.
Excellent use of what you had.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much for wanting to be a part of this. We greatly appreciate you coming on here and giving us your artistic representation of what a craft beard would be like in 1 hour. We want to thank Emily for sending in all the stuff. She said,
I forgot the best part, Scott.
Oh, what's that? You have a mustache?
The bald.
Oh, the fog. That is pretty cool. Very cool. Yeah, so thank you, Emily, for sending these in. She says, nice job, guys. So fun to watch. Like we said, if you are interested in being either a contestant or making a box, make sure you send us a DM on our Facebook page. Other than that, I am Scott Sikora. You can find me on Talking Beards Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be talking about some competition stuff tomorrow night. Feel free to watch. We'll be giving away some cool stuff from Honest Amish and some of these. We got some new stuff to give away. The new mustache mate. Ooh, this helps keep your mustache out of your mouth when you're eating.
I definitely need one of those.
You definitely do, or it makes you look like more of a bearded man with a mustache. You can just walk around and be like, "Hey, look at me! I'm not a silly whaler guy." But yeah, so you can check us out tomorrow night, and that's it for me. Tisha, over to you.
Well, thanks for watching the Craft Whisker battle. Let's see, every Monday, first Monday of every month, we have the Craft Whisker Club show where we bring on someone in the craft bearding world to chat with Summer/Jiggy Hibbler and I. And we talk about anything craft bearding, bearding in general, or just whatever comes up. We don't have a scripted show. So, and then every third Monday of the month, we have the Craft Whisker Battle. So you know where to find us with the club. Like I said, our next meeting is July the 11th. Typically, we have it on the odd numbered months on the first Sunday at 3. But because July 4th is the first Sunday, we postponed it till the second Sunday. I know, little trivia. That's about all I have for tonight. Scott.
If you guys are looking to get some cool stuff, like we said, we posted in the chat room the Craft Whisker Club Teespring page with all the cool things we have. Anything that is sold, all the profit from the merchandise goes to putting the show together and doing all the stuff that we do. So make sure you guys go over to the Craft Whisker Club, or it's called Spring now. It's not Teespring. They changed the name of everything. So, but like we said, the link is now going to be posted in the chat room once more time. So if you guys want to go check it out, you can.
They've got some really cool stuff. I have hoodies. I have flowy tanks, t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, and it's really great product. And It's a lot of fun. It also causes some conversations out there. So if you wear it, be prepared to tell a little about it.
So, all right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. We shall see you in a couple weeks. Don't forget about the meeting. When is that again?
July 11 at 3 p.m. Central.
All right. So we are out of here, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.
Not